We're going to take a look at area and perimeter. So once again, make sure you add it onto the table of contents. And I'm going to start putting my page numbers. There might be different pages in you. Are you going to pause the video and copy this all down? Pause the video and copy that down. Same thing there. And pause the video and copy that down. Okay, so let's take a look at perimeter. Well, what does it mean? What does perimeter mean? Perimeter is the distance around the shape. The distance around the shape. And the way I like to remember this is, when you watch movies, it says secure the perimeter. What do you see them doing? You see soldiers going around the whole area, the whole shape. Okay, so perimeter is secure the perimeter, distance around the shape. Area is everything inside. So perimeter is the distance around, area is what's inside. So these are the steps. First thing you do to find the perimeter is fill in the missing distances. So let's fill out that distance. That distance is the same as 2x plus 5, and that distance is the same as 2x minus 1. Right. Then it says convert any fractions exponents to radicals. You don't have that. Write each side down on the same side, on the same line, and add a plus sign between. So I'm going to write all this down. Negative 2x minus 1. Write down 3x plus 5. Write down negative 2x minus 1. Going around the perimeter. 3x plus 5. And then write the plus sign in between all of this. So just add plus signs in between. Then it says follow the steps for adding, subtracting whole numbers or radicals. So you should already know how to do this. I'm going to do boxes around the variables, circles around the numbers. Don't forget the symbols. Okay. So remember, anytime you have two signs next to each other, you need to draw a face and decide whether it's good or bad. Well, it has a black eye, so that's bad, so that's going to be negative. So I'm just going to correct that there before I do. So let's combine like terms. Boxes with boxes. So we got negative 2x plus 3x. 3x wins because it's more people by 1. Then we got minus 2x. So negative 2x wins because it's got more people by 1. And then plus 3x. And then 3x wins because it's got more people, so it's 2x. And then the number is negative 1 plus 5 minus 1 plus 5. So the expression for the perimeter is 2x plus 8. Now the question is, if the perimeter is equal to 10, find x. So all we're going to do is wherever we see the perimeter, we're going to put 10 in there. So we're going to get 10 equals 2x plus 8. And then we're just going to go ahead and solve. So go ahead and draw my river. Boxes and circles, don't forget the symbols. And we're just going to move that 8 over to the other side. So when you move it across the river, it's going to get wet. It's going to change to negative. So we have 10 minus 8. Positives win by 2. Equals 2x, and then divide both sides by 2. X is equal to 1. So when the perimeter is 10, x is equal to 1. Listening check. Color in x equals 1. Now we're going to take a look at the area. So write an expression for the area. So write down the formula for the given shape. What shape is that rectangle? The area is base times height or length times. Plug in the information given in parentheses. Make sure you put it in parentheses. So the base is 3x plus 5 in parentheses. And then the height or the width is negative 2x minus 1 in parentheses. Then we're just going to go ahead and multiply that out. And if you forgot and you follow the steps of multiplying polynomials. So go ahead and draw your box. So listening check, color in the entire box. So you have 3x times negative 2x, that's going to give me negative 6x squared. Then that's going to give me 5 times negative 2 is negative 10x. 3x times negative 1 is negative 3x. 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. You're going to combine the like terms in the middle, so you're going to have negative 6x squared minus 13x minus 5. Again, if you need a reminder on that, just go watch the video for multiplying polynomials. So that's the expression for area. The question is, x is equal to 3, find the area. So all we're going to do is plug in 3 wherever we see x. X is equal to 3, find the area. So we're going to get a equals negative 6, 3 parentheses squared, minus 13. Then I see an x of 3 parentheses minus 5. Right. Order of operations says we do exponents first. So 3 squared is 9. And then we multiply 13 times 3 to give us 39. Bring everything down. Negative 6 times 9 is negative 54. Negative 39 minus 5. They're more negatives, so negative 44, and then negative 54 minus 44 is negative. So negative 98. Alright, looking at example 2, again, there are no missing distances, but we do need to rewrite the fraction exponents to radicals. So what does that with the squared mean? It just means radical, and the number of books is 2. So the number of books is the one on the denominator. So rewrite that, the number of books is 2, so the index is 2. Once we've rewrote it, write each side down on the same line with a plus sign. So remember, perimeter is the distance around the whole shape. So that's going to be 3 radical 60 perimeter, and then 4 radical 27, and then going around the final one, 2 radicals. And then put a plus sign between all of them. Alright, so now we need to add and subtract radicals. So if you forgot, go watch that video. But all you do is you break down the 60, so we're going to break it down 6 times 10, 6 breaks down 2 times 3, 10 breaks down 2 times 5. Then break down 27, 3 times 9, 9 breaks down to 3 times 3, and then 3 is as low as it can get. I want to rewrite this, but instead of writing a radical 60, I'm going to write down what it broke down to, which is in order 2, 2, 3, 5. Same thing for radical 7, 3, 3, 3, and the other one. Alright, so now let me look. I have a book, right? So I have a book of 2's, I'm going to take that outside. And over here I have a book of 3's, take that outside. Alright, so I'm just going to simplify that. So it's going to give me on the outside 2 times 3, which is going to give me 6. Then what's left? 3 times 5, which is 15. Plus 3 times 4, which is 12. What's left inside 3? And then what is left? And now you can see these two radicals are the same, so what can I do with those? I can combine them. So I have 6 radical 15, and then I have 12 plus 2, which is 14 radical. This is a listening check. Color in the triangle at the top of the page. Look at area. So we're going to write the formula for this, which is the area of a triangle is a half base times height. Plug in the info in parentheses, so a half, and the base is 4 radical 27. And the height is, remember, height is the distance straight up and down, not slanted. So it's radical 18. Again, go ahead and multiply it out. So remember, outside multiplies with outside, inside multiplies with inside. So a half times 4 is 2, and then I'm just going to put the two things inside. Break it down. 27 breaks down to that, and 18 breaks down to that. Alright, rewrite it with that inside. The listening check, color in all the circles above my pen. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3's and a 2. Alright, let's make some books. I got a book of 3, take it outside. I got another book of 3, take it outside. Simplifying the outside, I've got 3 times 3, which is 9, times 2 is 18. And on the inside, I have 2 times 3 left, which is 6. Right, now we're just going to take a look at working backwards. So finding the length given the perimeter. First thing you do is you have to draw the shape. And then write in what they give you. So they give you the width, so that's 5x minus 4. They give you the perimeter, so p equals 14x minus 4. And they're asking you to find the length L. Set it up and solve it. So remember, we can fill in the missing values, 5x minus 4, and then L and L. And then to find the perimeter, after filling the missing values, write each side down with the plus sign. So we've got 5x minus 4, and then going counterclockwise, we've got an L, and then 5x minus 4 again, and then another L. I know the perimeter is 14x plus 4, so I'm going to go ahead and put P, 14x plus 4. This is a listening check. Put a box around example 3. And then I'm going to put boxes with the variable x. Don't forget the symbols. Circles with the numbers, and triangles with 5x plus 5x is 10x. Negative 4 minus 4 is negative 8. And then L plus L is 2L. So an apple plus another apple is 2 apples. Alright, then what can I do? Okay, so let me take, I want L by itself. So let me take the 10x to the other side. So when I cross the river with the 10x, what is it going to become? Negative 10x. Take negative 8 to the other side, it's going to become positive 8. So now I have just L on the right hand side. Combine like terms, I'm going to get 4x plus 12 is equal to 2L. How do I get L by itself? Divided by 2. So divide everything by 2. 4x divided by 2 is 2x, 12 divided by 2 is 6, and then 2L divided by 2 is just L. So that's my expression for the length. So you can always work backwards. Just plug it in and solve it. And that's pretty much it. So let's practice. I wanna know you more.